What's up, collectors? Welcome back to the channel. Let's get into another reading. I hope you're having a great weekend. There's new readings on the channel. In case you're not seeing them in your feed, they're on the channel in the community tab and in the community tab, okay? I do post old readings in the community tab sometime as well. There's over 2,000 readings on the channel that are general readings and not personal, so you may resonate with a lot of them. Even readings from 6 months to a year ago, okay? These are timeless readings, so whenever you see them is when you're supposed to see them. Please don't take anything on this channel personal. If you would like a personal reading, you can see the description box. It's very private and anonymous, and you can get one anytime. All right, let's see what comes out. Okay, we have Stumbler here. Okay. All right. It's interesting. And we got tired at the top. Somebody's tired, sleepy. Someone didn't get to a restaurant for their birthday. Like someone, maybe they were with somebody else. A same-sex couple could be relevant, or just a couple. Somebody rides a motorcycle. Someone is being rewarded for something. Some sort of public reward is significant. A red car could be significant. A city street, ads, New York could be significant. But someone is tired or retired. Let's see. This is interesting. Someone wants to be with someone, maybe a motorcyclist or somebody who rides a bike. 27 or 72 could be significant. Somebody wants rewards, or maybe a cyclist has won rewards before. This could be significant. Somebody could have a car. Something happened to this car in the city. Somebody's meeting up in the city, but they didn't get to their date. Somebody has a car and somebody has a motorcycle. Only take what resonates and was confirmation for you, but I think somebody has a motorcycle and a car, and they met up somewhere, but they fell asleep or something. Somebody needed public reward, so they had to, I'm picking up something here. Somebody was a 2 of Cups. Okay. And they were competing for this couple. They were competing to take this couple's destiny. With the 5 of Wands here, they were fighting. Maybe a King of Wands, a Scorpio, Sag, Cancer maybe was doing this to another Cancer, Scorpio, Sag. But somebody got sleepy all of a sudden and they didn't get to their birthday or their celebration or the restaurant. But somebody was maybe riding a bike or driving or both. Somebody was coming together and communicating, and somebody was fighting over this. One moment, please. Okay, so we have someone is recovering here. One moment. All right, so Ancestor is getting in reverse with someone here for doing this. We have Libra, Pisces could be significant, as well as the other signs I mentioned. They have to recover from something Ancestor did to them. because they did something for some kind of public reward or popularity. And we have Five of Pentacles here. Someone is in distress. Someone could be a Taurus placement or just be distressed spiritually and financially, just really out in the cold and desolate. Because they were competing for somebody else's future. And ancestors had to get in reverse and put them in their place here. Okay, they were lusting. Scorpio could be significant. They were lusting after somebody's opportunities. Maybe trying to interfere with their dreams, or they did. And it left them out in the cold. Yeah, they're bothering couples here. People who want to build families, who want to be together. Again, this King of Pentacles has been coming out. And they're doing something to children. This Leo, Virgo in reverse keeps attaching the children or young people and their parents. Okay, God is here though. God sees it. And we have jumping on the floor. They don't want you to see this on camera. They really trying to hide what happened to this child, okay? They don't want people to see what they're doing for energy and passion. Okay, we have two images of children in reverse here. Okay, because something is going on that's not right. And that's it. They do witchcraft to jump on the floor so it can look like I'm blaming them, but I don't have to do this. Like, this is what these people are doing. Again, their tricks always, they want families, okay, and they do something impulsive with the wand, angry, aggressive, okay, so there's no need to lie on these people. Like, nobody wants to lie on them, but they're so addicted to plotting and abusing their power that they get exposed because they won't stop doing something. What happened with this restaurant card, the tired card, and the birthday card in reverse? Somebody could have maybe didn't make it to an event. Somebody was sacrificed, released, okay? Somebody needed to change and gain some sort of enlightenment. What is this Emperor doing here? They're trying to confuse somebody. Somebody with Aries placements, Taurus, Pisces, Aries placements did this. And they're trying to come out in the upright because they're stupid. I'm getting tired of this energy. The collective should watch their back from this angry fire energy. Maybe air, fire, Taurus, Pisces, okay? Somebody's watching your back from this person because they're lying. Somebody right now is guilty of so much, and they're really trying to fool and confuse and cause illusions and chaos for the collective that see what they're doing. Like, if you see what this person is doing, they're trying to stop you from seeing it. Okay, we have something happened here, something reckless and out of control happened. Maybe when somebody was moving. Somebody could have been a Capricorn, Aquarius. Okay, somebody's not getting the popularity they want. They're not getting the six of wands that they want. They're not getting it. Okay, they could be losing their home because of what they're doing for this Pisces, Aries. That looks like they're sacrificing them for somebody else's new beginning that they stole. We have justice here. Somebody is going to serve justice. Somebody's in denial. They won't face the facts. They won't face the music. It's finished. It's finished. God said it's finished. God is protecting his people. God is protecting what he has given to us. And these thieves have to go down. They have to go down. This is not going to keep happening anymore. We don't want to be friends. We don't want to be Robatas in reverse. Okay, somebody is burying something and growing new fruit. Okay, new fruit here. They're independent of this energy. And these are Robatas in reverse that can't accept that they're going to be arrested or put under arrest because the ancestors are just, they're finished. They could send all the pain and headache and all this crap. Hold on one second, please. They can do all this shit all they want. every day. They can do it until they're blue, purple, yellow, green. But it doesn't work. It doesn't matter. Because this is finished, okay? World card in the upright is complete. After many attempts of spell work, the collective is not looking at this group that is under arrest, put to rest, or in reverse. Okay, we're watching our back here. There's nobody behind us. We're watching our back. And we are figuring out new ways to communicate somehow about this situation. Okay, we have good energy. We have Earth, Taurus, Gemini, fire that is ready to tell the truth and be honest about something. What was this person struggling with before? Because this person wasn't always being honest. What were they struggling with before? Okay, they were hiding something. Maybe some sort of decision they were making. They made a very bad decision. You have Virgo, Libra, Leo, Taurus, Gemini making a bad decision with one of these energies. Very evil decision, but then this person got some sort of clarity. Okay, they could have air placements. They got some sort of clarity, and something was happening maybe with their balance. They couldn't take any more challenges. Maybe something happened with their limbs. But something was going on with a lack of soul searching, a lack of introspection, or the ability to reflect on their behavior. It just wasn't happening. But how did this person gain clarity? What happened? It could be the Seven of Wands in reverse. They could not hold back this attack anymore. They couldn't fend it off anymore. What made this person change? Okay, we have Cancer, Gemini. We have Aquarius. Okay, it's in the upright. So we have Aquarius, Cancer, Gemini. Some sort of unseen support and protection and healing with the Star card. Something is coming out about something, and that could make somebody feel better and want to do the right thing now that they feel like they don't have to hide it anymore with this Hermit, Leo, Virgo energy that's in reverse. This Libra that's constantly lying and making terrible decisions. Not every Libra, but the ones that are doing it, the ones in reverse. Something is done. And it looks like this energy is coming together. And maybe it is somebody who's very calm and comfortable, okay? This energy caused a tower on this group. Something that suddenly happened to this group. Give me more on why this tower happened to this group. This Virgo Libra here, okay, who's stalking, and the Sag, these two here, doing too much. They're very responsible for a lot of something that happened. You have Scorpio, Aries, Sag, Virgo, Libra. These placements in reverse could have caused a serious problem. There's something corrupt going on for opportunity. They're doing something to this group on the left. They could be causing trauma for this group, anxiety, problems, pain, hurt. Bothering them at night. Okay, we have this Empress in reverse energy, stalking, Virgo, air, fire placements. These fallen angels are done. I think God is finished with this group, and it's time to move on to the next stage of our lives. They can do all the voodoo they want. They can do all the witchcraft they want. God is destroying them, and that's it. They can do all the sleep spells they want. They can do all this crap. With the Star card, we heal, we rejuvenate, and we regenerate, and that's it. That's something they cannot do. And that's why they keep doing the witchcraft on a lot of people, because they feel like, well, you can heal, so I'm going to come take your healing every time I attack you and you heal. That's why God is dealing with these people today and right now. In the name of Jesus, they're done. You're going to see it public with the Six of Wands. You're going to see something public about this. God is exposing this group once and for all. We'll have real justice, and we'll know crystals, fallen angels could be significant. Something about crystals and fallen angels could be significant in this reading. Somebody is starving. Cruise could be significant. 7 figures in reverse could be significant. A married person could be searching for truth, the meaning of life, higher education, some sort of philosophy could be significant. Again, a cruise is significant. Who is in the energy doing voodoo on the collective? What is going on? I didn't know he or she was possessed. 5, 6, or 7 in reverse. Taurus, Gemini, Cancer in reverse. Karmic wants your prayers. Trying to pass sickness to you. This person is in reverse. Okay. Silent treatment in reverse. Someone is not giving someone the silent treatment. They're not doing it. Something about prescription meds could be significant. And somebody made a wrong turn. Maybe an accident happened. Land could be significant. London can be significant. One more card. Black and Asian. People keep betraying me. Sobering up. Leo or 17 or 71. Somebody cannot explain this love. They're starving. Money, possessions, they're possessed. Okay, that's why somebody's in love, this Leo in reverse. This person needs to be themselves and stop invoking spirits. They're regretful, or they're going to be. Somebody's not in love with this person and they're possessed. Okay, somebody is possessing them. They're greedy, they're hungry, they're starving, they're making wrong turns. They could have Cancer, Taurus, Gemini placements as well as Leo placements. And they're trying to dominate somebody or something. Somebody didn't know someone was possessed. They can't pass this disease to someone. Okay, they're getting their karma. These fallen angels. Asia could be significant. 3 months. Chosen in reverse. Sick person. This person is not chosen. They could be struggling with their health. And they're trying to make you pray for them. 7 figures. He wants a long-term relationship, always on my mind. We have blackmail. Somebody could be blackmailing someone because they're thinking about you. They're very interested in this person's material things, security skills, money and finances. Let's see what needs to be clarified. Okay, something could be going on with violence and a sick person. All right, we have people keep betraying me. Somebody could be lying and saying that someone is betraying them, but it could be something false about it. They're just trying to make someone pray for them. Okay, they're trying to manipulate people to pray for them, to make them have blessings that they don't deserve, that are not theirs. That are maybe the other person's. Let's see. Some type of home invasion could be significant as well. Someone can be invading your home spiritually, physically, but you were able to defend yourself. Someone is interested in a Cancer placement in the upright, maybe a celebration you have coming up. Ace of Pentacles and Eight of Swords. Someone is not trapped, they're not imprisoned. It says that this card warns that what is already wrong can get worse, or that a difficult situation is approaching. Your well-being depends on using your head and preparing for unexpected emergencies. Now, normally I don't grab this deck, but it could be significant for this reading. Somebody may need to figure out how to get out of a situation that can get worse. It says your well-being depends on using your head and preparing for something that might happen that's unexpected. And then we have a positive card here. We have Gemini, Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn. It seems like somebody is not in prison, but what I see from this card is that someone needs to stop committing some kind of crime or something. They need to stop doing something because it's leading to, it's like this person could be in the upright very easily and be imprisoned or trapped or playing the victim. Success is somebody's doing something for somebody else's success, somebody who's planting seeds in their life for strong prosperity. Somebody is open to receive benefits and promises from God. This is what this is here. Somebody's answer is going to be yes. Okay. But then there's this person here who is on the verge of being in prison. This is somebody who could be going to jail. They could be waiting. Okay. But they're going to have some kind of unexpected emergency because they're trying to make people pray for them, and they're trying to manipulate people to do something for them that may not necessarily be the right thing to do. Somebody could be trying to find out information by forcing you to think about something that they're too scared to figure out themselves. They could be trying to do this through people around you, through places on your body with some sort of witchcraft communication or nonsense. Expose this person. An air fire sign could be posing as a woman. A male could be posing as a woman in the energy. This air fire sign could be masking up as an ancestor, could be trying to confuse you, could be trying to, okay, this Libra is going to serve justice, this air fire sign. Wheel of Fortune on the side here. They're after somebody's future and destiny because their life is screwed up. We have Leo in the upright. We have Libra in the upright. We have air fire on the side. Somebody is strong. Even if you're not these signs, somebody is strong and is able to endure a lot. And somebody is really envious of that. Somebody is really watching your life and going, I want that. But again, watching somebody's life is not how you become strong. There's something wrong with this group. What is their problem? When are they going to court? What is the holdup? Knight of Wands here. Somebody is traveling to court or has to travel for court. They're very excited about it. They're conscious and aware. We have Cancer, Leo, and we have Scorpio. Somebody who's healed is aware and conscious of this air fire sign doing this. What is going on with this Knight of Wands energy? This person could have a bad attitude today. Ancestor is getting in reverse. Ancestor is not getting in reverse with them, but watching them. Okay, because they're doing something for this Queen of Swords in reverse. So this Cancer Leo is excited about something, but they have a bad attitude about something. And they could be staring at you and bothering you in the spirit or in the flesh. And Ancestor has to keep, you know, letting this person know, stop doing this. You're too aggressive. Okay, you could be a very strong person who has a lot of, you know, courage and passion about things, and they want this because they're lacking. Knight of Swords in reverse. Again, Capricorn, Aquarius, Virgo, Libra in reverse. Stalking, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, and Leo. And Libra back here, because what they do is, again, this Hermit in reverse, what they do is bother the collective, even go as far as committing these crimes against the collective, knowing that you're going to get justice, and then try to sacrifice you for that justice that you're getting. Again, this is a dead-end solution that these people have not been held accountable for, and they're being held accountable today. They're being held accountable today because this is ridiculous. It's like they can't find enough people to take their justice. So they create situations where they can be guilty and you're innocent, and then try to take your innocence because they really have nothing else to fall back on. They have committed so much crime and have buried themselves so deeply in nothing that they can't do anything. They're competing for an Aries, maybe Leo, Libra, Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces energy. They're competing for this energy and fighting over a Virgo in the upright as well. Okay, they want to cause some kind of accident with the Chariot in reverse. They want to cause some kind of turbulence, something to get out of control. They want somebody to lack discipline with someone else. They want someone to lack self-control with someone else. Okay, Death in reverse says no. Death in reverse says this is not going to happen. This person is stagnant, decaying, and resisting change. They're going to have to be forced to change. That's it. Nobody's dying for these people here. Okay, we have Taurus in reverse that could be dealing with this Pisces Aries here. What are they doing? What is this Taurus and Pisces Aries doing? You could be a Taurus, Pisces, Aries in the upright. What are these folks doing here? Okay, they're trying to avoid a painful ending or reverse one. They're doing spell work with the Magician in reverse here. They're doing spell work and they're trying to reverse a painful ending. This is not how you reverse a painful ending. Knight of Swords, they're crying out for help to a family, okay, that they're trying to destroy. That's independent of them. You have, again, Pisces, Scorpio, and Virgo, Aries. Could be dealing with someone trying to destroy them. A Virgo in reverse is very prominent. And they're using the Scorpio Libra that, again, keeps popping up, okay, to stalk people who have released the devil. This Virgo Libra, again, the Scorpio Libra just comes out when, right, they need to betray someone with the Seven of Swords. They need to bother people who have released them, released the devil, don't have these toxic attachments, don't have these problems. They want to cause them so that they can take someone's happiness. They're constantly trying to swap destinies, personalities, future events, current events with people. They have no self. These are Robatas. And some of them are in reverse and still in the spirit, coming after the collective with the hopes that they can still do something from the spiritual realm. Again, we have this Virgo in reverse energy that is struggling with money and income and work and trying to use the Scorpio Libra to do something sneaky and vindictive. This is a spiritual horror with the World card in reverse. They don't want something to end this repulsive behavior, this repulsive act. They don't want this to end. Okay, and we have the Sun card in reverse. A child could be in reverse, or multiple could be because of this group. We have, they don't have clothes on in these images, okay? And they're sacrificing, all right, to be a Queen of Pentacles. This is not Queen of Pentacles. Somebody is false. Yes, there's suffering. There is suffering involved here, but they won't stop. What is to come for this group? Jumping on the floor. 5 of Swords in reverse. They're going to try to reconcile. They're going to try to force you to forgive them. They're wrong. Again, we have air in reverse here. Air, fire in reverse. Trying to bind to people who are recovering with the 5 of Pentacles in reverse. It's just not going to work. This is what's to come for them. Endings. Endings. And begging and forcing people to forgive them because they're suffering. That's the only reason why. Is because they're suffering and they can't they won't go to God. They won't go to God for forgiveness. I was about to say they can't. Maybe some of them can't. Maybe they're too wicked. I have Proverbs 29. 15. Proverbs 29:15. A rod and a reprimand impart wisdom, but a child left undisciplined disgraces its mother. When the wicked thrive, so does sin, but the righteous will see their downfall. Discipline your children and they will give you peace. They will bring you the delights you desire. So something is going on here with children and maybe a lack of discipline. And again, with the 2 of Pentacles in reverse, there's a lack of being able to make good decisions here. 2 of Swords in reverse, 2 of Pentacles in reverse. There's something going on with the decisions. They can't do it. They're overcommitted to lower energy. They're overwhelmed making a decision because it's not good. It's not a good decision. Aquarius in reverse, Capricorn, air, fire, could be significant. Libra, Pisces, okay, coming back, constantly coming back to the illusions over and over again, loving the illusions, living off of them, and creating them. These are all bad decisions that this group is making. Again, this King of Pentacles, why does this King of Pentacles keep coming out? Okay, it's the children. Okay, this King of Pentacles keeps following this group because they're doing something for them. And 4 of Pentacles in reverse, they're possessed. Okay, they're possessed by this group, or they're possessing the group. 8 of Wands, they're doing something 8 days a week, a lot, excessively. They're sending, this King of Pentacles is being possessed a lot, forcibly. They're trying to keep this person under control. This Leo, Virgo in reverse, they're trying to keep them under control and keep them from having public success. They're sacrificing this person. This group is sacrificing this person. That's why they keep coming out. Okay, they keep making them do these orgies here with the 3 of Cups. Okay, with the cheeks out. And this is not High Priestess in reverse. Yes, it is. High Priestess in reverse. Okay. All right, so Cancer. Yep. Okay, so yeah, they're doing something sneaky in the dark, hidden, promiscuous, slutty, dirty, trashy, whatever you want to call it. And 7 of Cups in reverse. Again, lust, right? 7 of Cups in reverse, lusting, confirmation. Page of Cups with this young water sign here. Okay, 6 of Swords that keeps coming back. Aquarius. Yeah, and now it's over. 4 of Swords. Okay, this is down. It's down and it's done. Whatever it is, it's finished. Someone is going to be arrested. A Tower. Okay, for this King of Wands, what they did. Okay, this Scorpio, Sag in reverse keeps lying when they're arrested. Right here, they're lying when they're arrested, or they're lying in their rest. They could be sick, they could be put to rest, but in the spirit they're lying. But something happened here. Something suddenly happened because this Aquarius keeps coming back to bother a water sign. They're paranoid. Okay, because they're arrested, so they're lying. What is this King of Wands lying about? It could be something to do with kids. Three of Pentacles in reverse. Okay, they're lying about working alone and doing something. They're lying about their work being sloppy and unorganized. They're lying about something like that. Two of Wands. They're lying about these plans. They could be saying like, you know, I have plans. I can go somewhere. I'm just not going, or something like that. You know, they could just be making excuses as to why they're not doing what they normally do. It's because they're hiding from the police. Yeah, Eight of Swords in reverse. They don't want to go to jail. Okay? They've been working on this Eight of Swords card because it's about to happen. They're going to jail. The Hierophant. God said yes. They're losing their home. Four of Wands in reverse. Six of Pentacles in reverse, because they're pimping people. They're taking money. They're taking people's justice and their money that they're supposed to get when they go to court. That's what this group is doing. They're taking from the collective. These flies. 1 second. They're taking from the collective. And confirmation with this damn fly. They're taking from the collective, and it's like they're creating your loss and making it their gain again with some kind of stupidness, distractions, and spying and stalking. They're creating the loss and then taking what you lost and making it their gain. These things are disgusting. These things are terrible. I'm sorry, I had to all over my table. I'm sick of these stuff. They keep doing this shit every day now. They keep doing this every day now, and they're not. It's like, I don't know what they find, what they get out of this. I don't know what they get out of it by doing this stupid shit every day. They want me to just ignore it. Yeah, they want me to just act like, oh, we're just casually sending these giant ass flies in your home every day to listen and spy on you, and we just want you to act like it's not there. No. I think it's down. I hit it pretty hard with that spring. Anyway. I know exactly what they're doing. Like, you know, these groups are really, they think they're so smart. They think they're so clever. They think they're getting away with stuff. But I know exactly what they're doing before they even do it. 1 second, please. I'm getting tired of this. I'm so tired of the collective. This is, I've been going through this for years. Oh my gosh. All right. Oh my God. This fly is having a damn seizure in here. Sit. Okay. Just go down. Go down, fly. Okay? It's like they're getting bigger and bigger or something. They're disgusting, and they keep doing this when I'm doing my reading. They just want to keep doing stupidness like this. Because they're doing some kind of stupid witchcraft. That's not going to work. They just keep doing this stupidness every day, and it doesn't work. That's why this is getting so bad right now, because it's like they just don't understand to stop. This group doesn't know how to stop doing something. They just keep pursuing and pursuing and pursuing and pursuing. Just like this fly is trying to pursue something, and it's about to have an ending right now. This fly represents this group in the name of Jesus. This is ridiculous. This has got to stop already. They keep interfering with people's personal lives and their home and the privacy of their home. And today it's a fly, tomorrow is this and it's that. Yesterday it was this, last year it was that. It doesn't stop. The group, this Capricorn, Aquarius, this Cancer, Gemini in reverse. Again, it's over. It's like they're in denial of this ending. A lot of these groups have had their endings and they're just not getting it. They won't go away. They keep finding people to invoke them in the spirit. They keep finding people to do favors for them, to keep following the collective, to keep doing this every day to her. Keep doing it to him. Keep stalking, keep watching, keep seeking, keep pursuing, don't stop every day. And there's these bozos keep doing it. They're obsessed with Capricorn energy. They're just completely obsessed. And they're obsessed with keeping illusions around people and bothering their subconscious mind. They want to keep causing reactions in people. Oh, she's not yelling and ranting enough. Send something in there to control her, to keep bothering him, to keep stalking the children, to keep tormenting them. This is what they're doing every day. That's why they're going to jail. The meat suit is gone. The meat suit is in prison and having painful endings. They're very codependent and they keep using the internet. I'm convinced that these people are using the internet to really trauma bond to people and stalk them. And they're using spirits as well. They're restless. This card says they're restless. They cannot rest because they're down. They're down and somebody keeps picking them back up to do more harm to people, to bother people. This Page of Cups in reverse has a lot to do with it here. This young water sign. What does this young water sign keep doing in this Capricorn Aquarius? They keep doing something for this Cancer Gemini. They're stalking somebody's plans for this tired-ass King of Wands. They keep stalking somebody when they leave their home, when they go somewhere, when they want to go do something with someone. That's what happened to the people in the beginning, probably. Okay, because this psychopath here can't stop bothering someone. And again, they keep lying. They keep showing up in the upright. This energy is a liar. It is a liar. And it's using this young water energy in this group here with the Hierophant in reverse, this unorthodox group. And they're bothering people in the spirit. It's like they become obsessed with people and they keep chasing and stalking. They're stalking the collective for their creativity and their power. This person doesn't understand that you cannot do this to every single person. This person wants to do this to everybody. For some of you, they have been stalking you since you were a child, since you were a teenager. They have been stalking you. They've been stalking our parents for some of these. They've been stalking our parents. These spirits just keep coming down the generation. They just keep coming down the generation. And trying to access you through music any way they can. Even though we release the devil, they're having towers. Every time we release the devil, every time we release this energy, every time we stop having dark thoughts, every time we raise our vibration, they're having a tower over and over again. Yes, our family is fine. Our family is divine. We have love and support. In the name of Jesus, we do. Okay, and again, popping out on the floor because that's what it is. It's an ending. They don't want anybody to see it. It's done. We see it. It's done. They're lying about endings, okay? They're lying about what they do to people who are peaceful and trying to cause setbacks for this group. They're lying about it. They're betraying. Aquarius, Scorpio, Aries. Betraying. Okay, over and over again. Bothering people again in the uprights, obsessed with nudity, sex, and perversion. They're obsessed with perverting good people. Like I said yesterday, they want to keep trying. Oh, that you did it too much. Okay, you're. Let me try to word this for YouTube. You're doing it too much, too hard. Do it softer. Slowly get them into it. This is disgusting and repulsive. They keep doing this with witchcraft and spirits and binding. They're going nowhere. I'm telling you. Whatever works they have on this earth, I pray to God they are removed from the surface of this planet. because nobody who does this to people deserves to have any type of public reward. None. None. They're harming families terribly for public reward. And they must be punished and held accountable for it, and they must stop doing it. It must stop. Again, families in reverse here. 10 of Pentacles in reverse. The dark side of wealth is significant. That's what they're doing. Something bad for somebody's opportunity. That's why it's in reverse, because it's not theirs. This Cancer Leo is a liar. Okay, this one here keeps lying too. Sometimes they're lying. That's why they're having delays. And they're frustrated and having loss. Or they're doing something with this Taurus, Aries in reverse, and they're stuck. They won't. What are these two doing here? They're working and not getting shit for it. So they're stealing. That's all it is. They won't stop doing worthless work, and then they have to steal from people who do real work. That's all they're doing. Yeah, this Queen of Pentacles in reverse is stalking somebody whose star is rising. They're Robata in reverse. Again, a spirit, okay, that is being sacrificed anyway. That's all they do is betray each other. And when they can't do it anymore, they start doing it to the collective. They're stalking our self-sufficiency because they're out in the cold, because of these burnt out, overstressed, dead spirits that won't leave them alone. These spirits don't want to leave us alone, but they surely cannot leave them alone because they won't repent. They won't get rid of these things out of their life. So that's why they're homeless and out in need and in poverty. Because they keep dealing with this low vibrational energy that is binding to them, following them wherever they go, monitoring them, controlling them, stalking them. And they do this to them so that they do it to us. Because they want this person to take on their personality and then put it in our direction. Because this one here cannot directly do it. Whoever this person is, they cannot be seen doing stuff like this. So they use these lower vibrational energies, these page of wands, these knights in these pages. They use these energies which they don't care about disposing of whenever they're ready. But this one is already exposed. They're exposed. This Queen of Wands has been exposed. Why does this person not publicly serving justice? Why are they not publicly serving justice? Jumping on the floor again. Because they're friends with these people. That's why. Jumping on the damn floor again. They're in the community with these people. Okay? That's right. And that's why ancestors are getting in reverse. Because they're very dependent on this community. Whatever they do, they're doing it together. That's why. Okay? They're doing something in harm secretly, and they're very ignorant. Again, more cards about just risky criminals here. Bad choices, reckless. That's why they're not publicly, because they're friends with these people. They're friends with them. And that's why ancestors are saying, no problem. We got friends too. We got friends too. Don't worry. Like we have to pray for our spiritual team and pray for God to give them strength to endure these things. Okay? Now, they're not communicating with somebody here, or these couples are not communicating with them, and that could be interfering with their progress. We're focused on our work here. We're focused on some kind of task that we're doing. We have opportunities and choices. Again, we don't want to work Three of Pentacles in reverse with this group because it's conflictive and it's dangerous. It's dangerous and it's illegal what these things are doing. They keep coming back anyway because they're psychopaths. They're bothering Taurus, Scorpio. They're bothering Virgo. They're bothering Capricorn. They're bothering Pisces in the upright, Gemini, fire in the upright. Arrested. They're going right into the custody of the authorities because they're weak. There's something they can't do anymore. They're having loss and fear. And there's something they cannot do anymore. When they get into the custody, or when they have their final rest or into the custody of the authorities, they're done. They're going to struggle. But somebody has friends. Give me more on this Three of Cups card. This community. Somebody's very happy with this person. So it's like they won't ever come out and be exposed. And this is wrong. This is why this group continues to do this. Because they're not coming out and being exposed properly. Like if you and I were doing something like this, it would be coming out. Because it's not right for these things to be held in secret because it just motivates them to keep doing it and making a victim suffer in silence. We should not have to suffer in silence. They're possessed by them. That's what it is, okay, for the children. Leave our children alone. Leave our happy people alone. Leave our fun and joy alone. That's what they keep possessing this person. Okay, Libra and Virgo. Somebody who's getting justice. Somebody is seeking justice. Somebody who is possessed is getting justice. They have some sort of balance, and they need it to be, okay, what am I trying to say? They need it to be exposed. Now, there's something about this group that's very isolated and lonely. They seem to be isolated and lonely, whoever this group is. Like, they're kind of away from the public is what I see here. So they're very greedy and possessed. And they take money from people. This is what this group does. Okay? But the collective has some sort of sudden awareness about it and withdrew from something. And now they're panicked and scared. Now they're panicked and scared. Now what are they holding off on? What are they holding on? Maybe giving somebody back their damn money with the Six of Pentacles in reverse. Somebody took somebody's money. Whose money did they take, and why are they holding off on giving back the collective's money? Okay. They want to say sorry. Psychopath here. They want to say sorry. Give me more on this. They want to say sorry. Yep. They want to cause a car accident. Okay. That's right. Go ahead. The stupidness. That's why they're exposed. Okay. Their judgment is in reverse. They're trying to reverse somebody's good judgment. Okay, they're trying to cause destruction. This judgment in reverse next to the Chariot. Some of these people could be dirty cops. Some of them could be on the wrong side of the law, but have some sort of authority. But they're trying to make amends or some garbage here. Okay, they don't want to give back somebody's money. They don't want to pay back the collective for what they've done. They're ignoring the call. Somebody's saying, pay the collective back. God, these fallen angels, okay? God is saying, pay the collective back out of your isolated places that you're hiding. Pay them back. Pay them back. And somebody's saying, well, maybe something could lose control. Maybe this person could be, you could be experiencing like, just like I said with the fly, okay? Just like I said, they want to aggravate you. They want to keep poking you and and doing things to make you upset and maybe yell at your family or something, because then they could slip in and say, well, look how bad this person is. But it's really them behind it with the talisman, their cars, their parking lot pimps, their stupidness that they got going on all the time, with bugs and shit. These things, done. Yep, aggressive and crazy. Somebody's moving forward from this group and releasing this group. This is something that has to be released and let go of, because they're stubborn. They're stubborn, and God knows what they're doing. God knows what they're doing. That's right. It's going to be public. That's right. It's going to be publicly recognized. This Aries energy is an Aries energy in reverse that keeps working with other Aries in reverse, and it's bad. Okay, they can't sacrifice anyone no matter how much stalking they do, how much talk they do that's negative and mean. They can't stalk this energy enough to sacrifice them, because we are too smart, collective. We are Six of Wands. Okay, we are Six of Wands and Six of Swords. We're moving forward with this. We're going public with this. Whatever this is, it's loud. Okay, and we're recovering. Okay, and releasing whatever. Again, more cards about releasing swords, about releasing. This Queen of Swords here is going to be one of the first ones to go public. This Queen of Swords and this Aries energy, maybe two Aries energies in this Virgo Libra. Okay, because they're doing something to the collective here so that the collective cannot maintain control. But we are maintaining control. We are free. We are accepting our circumstances, and we're free anyway. And we're going to be getting our homes back. Whatever they took from us, we're going to be getting it back. There's so much that this Virgo Libra stole from people. Yeah, destinies and fates. Somebody's ups and downs, somebody's life cycles, somebody's child. Okay? They've been plotting. This Taurus Gemini plotting here. And this water in reverse. They're blocked. They can't change. Their intuition cannot evolve. They're empty. They're competing again, arguing. arguing and confused. This is the end for them. Every day they wake up, they're confused and having strife. That's right, the spiritual war is finished. They don't want it to be, that's what this card in reverse means. They don't want something to end. Let it go on forever. Let us keep doing this forever. No, 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 nope. Ace of Wands says the collective has a new way out of this. There's a new opportunity, there's growth, and there's beginnings, new beginnings happening, because this group, whatever they took from us, we could use that and create new opportunities and potential for us, for the victims that were hurt by this group and stolen from, our parents, our nieces, our nephews, our cousins, whoever they harmed in our family secretly. Okay, again, for some of us, you didn't know what was happening. You could have been like, oh, okay, such and such is sick. Okay, well, that's terrible. But the group. You could have had a parent that was sick for a long time and you didn't know. The group. Yes, the group. Confused now. The spiritual war is confused and having chaos. Okay? Rethinking their nasty approaches. It's not doing them any good because they're blind. It ain't doing them no good. No good. At all. A water sign could be significant. Somebody's first, middle, or last name starts with K could be in reverse. Somebody could have gray hair, white hair, salt and pepper hair, a beard could be significant. Something happened yesterday. Group trying to sacrifice them. Cheap ass. Okay, they can't block this union. An earth sign in reverse. Somebody's lying. Somebody's lying about something. A child support case maybe. Something they did to somebody's child support. The letter O. Okay, again, gray hair, confirmation. Or white hair. Maybe an elder, somebody older, 50s, 60s, could be significant. Some kind of violence. Some kind of violence. We have indigo. And behind this O, we have this weekend. Okay, so something is going on this weekend. Somebody's foaming at the mouth. They're not having a good time here. This stranger who works as a hoe. Okay, you don't wish this person was yours. They could be burned to ashes here. The serpent. Okay, they can't do some kind of insurance fraud. They can't make something disappear. Okay, this old money, they can't make it disappear with their black magic. They cannot do it. Okay. Amusement park, Karen in reverse. Anxiety attack, the letter U could be significant. A water sign next month. Okay, somebody didn't try and fail. This date night is going to happen for someone. Hispanic, I wonder if you're with someone else. Not having sex with anyone right now. Mail theft, fraud in reverse. Raid in reverse. Losing home. If this raid needs to happen, let it be in the upright. Okay, if somebody needs to lose our home, let it happen. Because these people, I'm telling you, like somebody is literally living off of something that was left for us and did it in secret. Okay? Did it by breaking the law. Did it by forcing our family to do something. By replacing our family so that they would do something. Somebody's that greedy and disgusting that they would go that far. Okay, something is significant about this date night. Something could be going on with somebody's shoulder or arm. I wonder if you're with someone else. Okay, let's see. Let's see what is happening here. Some kind of fight could be going on. A brawl. A brawl could be happening. Maybe somebody didn't try to have a date with someone. Again, this Virgo Libra is stalking the energy. You could be a Virgo Libra in the upright. You could be getting stalked by another Virgo Libra. This person is stalking. They're crying out for help, seeking attention. Stalking somebody's date night that has nothing to do with them for this Scorpio Sag that they could be a slave to. Somebody cannot break free from some kind of chains and yokes around their neck and keeps bothering people for attention so that they can keep staying attached to people's souls in their life, even after harming their friends and family. That's what somebody keeps doing. When somebody is traveling, somebody wants to travel here, ancestors have to get in reverse to protect something, to defend something, to block someone from stopping something. You have Aries, Cancer, and Taurus, Pisces placements. Somebody wants to plan something. Someone has wisdom about something, that maybe they want to talk about something. This could be a relationship or just something coming together. Somebody needs to give someone money. Somebody needs to go to, maybe these people need to go and get jobs. That's what Six of Pentacles is. Somebody needs to get, now I know this image looks like somebody's giving to the poor. Somebody could need to give to someone who's less fortunate. They may need to do that. Or just give to someone. Okay, because they're getting justice for something. Again, this Queen of Wands, the ancestors are getting in reverse with this group that keep lying, and this earth sign here that can't compete anymore for our things. They were doing something with the Eight of Wands. I just saw they're doing something excessively and frequently. This young earth sign is being groomed to attack people, adults. This Taurus in reverse could be doing it. This Pisces, Aries could be doing it. You don't want anything to do with this group because they cause suffering and loss. And they're trying to bind to the collective, even if you don't want to work with them. Even if this is forced labor. Even if you want nothing to do with this group, they still keep pursuing people. This is illegal. It is against the law. It is against the law to do this. Okay? They won't rest. These are spirits that will not rest. They don't know what, it has a lot to do with them not having a good afterlife. Yeah, again, this one here is lying again. Okay? This Scorpio Sag is lying again. This Aquarius is lying. A Gemini could be lying on an Aries in the upright, or a father, or a divine masculine, and what they're doing for this person's opportunity, their bad decisions, they're lying. This says that they're making very bad decisions, like I just said before the card came out. When someone is traveling and someone is working and they're not stuck, somebody's getting paid for their work. And they it's like some kind of giving needs to happen to somebody. There's a lot of cards about giving, receiving, paying back, being fair, balancing something out. This group is trying to take that. They're causing the problem. And then they're trying to steal the outcome, the balance, the good part. They're trying to take it. They're saying, I caused this problem. I stole from you. I took this from you. Give me what I did to you. Give it to me now. This is how warped and disturbed this group is. They're constantly lusting after things they cannot take. They're having delays. The collective is aware. We are strong. We have passion. We're not struggling. Okay. And something is happening quickly. A quick decision is happening publicly. A quick public decision is happening for the collective. And there is absolutely nothing this group can do to stop it, because God is involved. Period. God is involved with these hoes. Okay? Taking care of them, go. Be slave. Slave. Won't put it down and out of control. Won't put it down and more out of control people who are traveling around spiritually. These could be spiritually traveling around, stalking people from neighborhood to neighborhood. Okay? Moving around in the spirit. This happens. Like I said, public decision made and independence and happiness for the collective, wherever we want to go. Okay? And don't befriend these people. Don't hang out with them. Let them have their towers alone and miserably. Let them have suffering for all the suffering they cause, all the confusion that they cause the families. Let them endure it themselves. Let God punish them. Let them get out of the way. Don't block these people's karma. Don't entertain them. Don't let them keep taking from you in the dark. Move. They're paranoid. They're paranoid and scared. Okay, so they're afraid of something happening when they travel because of this Chariot in reverse karma. Okay, something moving and losing control karma. They're afraid because they do it so much to innocent people. Give me more on this. Yeah, okay, this King of Pentacles and this Queen of Pentacles in reverse are scared. They may have to go somewhere and they're scared. Again, they shouldn't have did what they did. That could be one main reason why these people are not serving justice. They're confused though. Okay, because something is exposed. With the World card, it's exposed. It's complete. It's like the collective already sees you. We see you, the whole thing. They're completely exposed. And ancestors are here. Balanced energy is here. When we go to court, it's going to be perfect. Because ancestors and God have been working hard on us being independent from these groups. Because these groups try to make you depend on them in any way that they can. Like, it's like you could be creating something, you know, and then they're watching it. They're watching what you create, and then they're trying to find a way, or they've already found a way to make you depend on them in order to sell your product or get your product out to people to have success. They have something sitting there going, okay, I'm waiting for them to make this or whatever they're doing, whether it's an idea, school, a degree, they're plotting some way to bring you back to them so that they can take from you slowly and deplete you, make you miserable. Some of them like to even match you up with their minions. Okay, make this minion nice. Like, this is your person. This is a person for you. And it's really some jackass that's working for this group. Okay, they'll go this far. They're that obsessed. They're that obsessed with seeing the collective when the collective doesn't see them. That's how obsessed they are, okay? This person is not getting any sex. None. None. No energy from us. They cannot harvest from us. We have righteousness. We have goodness. And this Scorpio Libra, this one here is trying to interfere with people's coming together, people being independent from them, people getting their justice, people having help from the spiritual team and their ancestors. Okay, people soul searching. This Scorpio Libra, they send this Scorpio Libra fire to interfere with this process in our life. Okay, and then we have to get crazy with them. Get out of here and leave. This one again, be gone, rest. This one here can't stop stalking the wands. Okay, other people's wands, other people's wands. Okay, this one here wants to be on everybody's wand and control everybody's cups. They're sick pimps. They're sick perverts. Somebody with gray hair, white hair, it could be they did something wrong here. They could be burnt to ashes. This earth sign in reverse. It could be not much out about it. This person was avoiding conflict with this earth sign and this group. And they were doing something very bad with this Pisces energy, and ancestors had to interfere with what they were doing. This earth in reverse, earth sign in reverse, and we have a lot of earth, Pisces, Aries. This person felt like you're competing for the collective. This person is greedy. This one says the collective is mine to sacrifice and offer up. They're mine. So what are you doing here? What are you doing here? They're saying they're mine. No, they're mine. And then they will eliminate this person. Okay? To keep taking. They're crazy. They're sick. They're sick. Yeah, and confirmation with they keep, you could be feeling like they're sticking something in your thigh. Okay, that's witchcraft. That's witchcraft. And you return to center and pray about it. Ask God to handle these people. The Lord must handle these things. You must never compromise yourself to put any of these people in any type, because that's what they want to do. They want to attack. They have attacked me so bad that they wanted me to come out of my house and try to look for them. No, you must be crazy. You must be crazy. They try to make you that upset, to try to make you guilty, because if they cannot take what's good to come for you, they want to make you do something. They just keep trying to control everything, and their greediness has caused loss, severe loss in their life. Some of these people have lost their children, everything, just to continue to stalk the collective, just to do this. Just to continue to be a stalker. They're obsessed with monitoring. They're possessed by monitoring spirits. Many monitoring spirits that can't ever let go of them. And they try to do that to us. This represents a situation which appears impossible to move forward, because you can't figure out with logic or intellect how to proceed. You must rely on blind faith that the universe will handle things. This card symbolizes conflict resolution and decisions that must be made. However, the conclusions are likely through seeking inner peace and coming to a compromise. Could be significant. Let me get your book and closest reading. The letter F could be significant. Cancer Leo. Cancer Leo could be significant. The number 142 or 143, 341 or 241 could be significant. Something is a fable. Something is fabricated. A fabric could be significant. Something is a facade on someone's face, or their face value. Someone could be faceless, a facial. Something happened to someone's face. Facility. At a facility. This is a fact, whatever this is. A factory could be significant. Something is a fact about a factory, a facility, someone's face. Something is fake about their face. Something changed about their face. It was a fail. I see fail here. Someone is fair now. Fair, very light. Someone is a fairy. Someone is faithful, has faith. When they fall asleep or when they fall in love. Someone has false teeth. They have fame. They're familiar. You're familiar with this person or their family. Famous is here. Fan is here. Fantasy. Far. Far away. The farthest. Farewell to a farm or a farmer or something on a farm. Again, some sort of animal offer up could be significant. Someone is fascinated by someone's fashion or how they fall asleep fast. This could be significant. Let me get one more deck here and then I'm going to close this reading. O in reverse could be significant to this reading. X in reverse could be significant. Again, whale and crab. Okay, something could be going on with marine spirits. They're in the upright. Could be a good thing, but clam is still in reverse. And snake in reverse. So something is going on with these animals. Okay, we have flowers in reverse. So a funeral is not happening. Some kind of service is not happening. B, dolphin, D. Okay, so maybe a funeral or a service is not happening for somebody whose first, middle, or last name starts with B or D. This could be significant. The letter N or S, first, middle, or last name could be in reverse. The letter J could be significant. Okay, the collective is looking at something here. You see something. They're trying to reverse what you're seeing. Okay. About N in reverse. And cheese. Something happened with cheese. Somebody's not playing anymore. Again, this came out yesterday. They didn't have some sort of protection from lemon. Whatever lemon represents. The letter U could be significant. Carrot or C. See you. Somebody sees somebody. They see you. Okay, but they're not watching. They see you, but they're not there looking. So they're watching from a remote place. They watching someone bake something. S in reverse could be significant. Bed. Okay, they're watching something in the bed. They're watching somebody when they're in their home doing something. Bathtub in reverse. Okay, they're not able to do something, or they can't watch you in the bathtub though. They could watch you in bed. They could watch you bake in the kitchen, but they can't watch you in the tub. Okay, because something is going on with the water. Raindrop in reverse. Okay, somebody's trying to hammer something or fix something, or justice needs to be served about this water. The letter A could be in reverse, first, middle, or last name. Flower. Okay, a funeral could be happening for this person. Okay, I'm sorry for anybody's loss. Shark is here in reverse. Okay, we have dog and P. Dog P. Something's going on with dog P. And panda. Okay. And root in reverse. So it's like they're doing something with... Again, this name could be significant. This name has come out for a while. This root name, or somebody's name with root in it. They could be in reverse, or a child could be in reverse. It could have something to do with P or dog P. Okay, D in reverse, first or last name. Duck could be significant. A duck could be significant. Okay, somebody did not have coverage or protection. Umbrella in reverse is out again. Okay, a puffer fish could be significant. Somebody could be puffed up about the loss of someone. They could be showing they see whoever did this to this Rue, or a child, or R, somebody first middle, last name that starts with R. You could see it on this person's face. They can't hide it. Okay, gorilla in reverse could be significant over something about a dog. Okay, butterfly in reverse. Okay, maybe a Scorpio could be significant. G could be significant. Okay, they're not in jail. Because they reversed somebody. They made another sacrifice. Maybe somebody whose name starts with G. So they don't have to go to jail. Jaguar or J in reverse. Queen. Bottle. Something's going on with the bottle. Okay, the letter B or C could be significant, or Q or P. The letter Y in reverse. Somebody. Okay, they cannot groom somebody for their abundance. A cat could be in reverse. E, somebody's first, middle, last name starting with E could be in reverse. This reptile could be in reverse. Okay, something to do with a zipper. They were on a zipper, or doing something to a zipper on a jacket, a coat, pants. Some kind of witchcraft, or the letter Z could be significant. Again, we have a dog and a cat. Okay, something is significant about this. Somebody was trying to sacrifice his dog and his cat, and he couldn't do it. The letter T could be significant. T-dog. They were feeding something and now this puppy is in reverse. Okay, something's going on with animal sacrifice and people's pets. Okay, excavation. Something is not excavated. Okay, a fire is, they're not doing a fire. They can't do this fire. T could be significant. They can't do a fire, or D or S or E. Tests could be significant. Cannot do a fire. Gloves, G in reverse. Okay, over a dress. Somebody needed a dress. Shallow. Clouds in reverse. They need to take the clouds away. They want to be happy. Seal could be significant. Rhino and lion in reverse. Somebody needs to stop looking like a liar, again in reverse. Somebody has to make these sacrifices of honest people in order to look honest, because they don't have it within them to be honest and real. So they have to steal it. The letter O could be in reverse, first, middle, or last name. Tiger in reverse. Teddy bear in reverse. Life in reverse, the tree card. Okay. Somebody was doing something with the children here. Happy families, maybe mothers and their child. It wasn't good, and the collective sees it. All right, let me just see what comes out. What do we need to know here? What do we need to know here? Be careful of an energy that keeps trying to, this spiritual energy keeps trying to speak through people. They keep trying to live through people, these spirits. And they stalk people who are on social media and online. Or they can know you through your family if you're not online. They keep trying to speak and tell someone what to say and do. Proverbs 28:18. The one whose walk is blameless is kept safe, but the one whose ways are perverse will fall into the pit. Those who work their land will have abundant food, but those who chase fantasies will have their fill of poverty. A faithful person will be richly blessed, but one eager to get rich will not go unpunished. Someone cannot sacrifice, they did something, this mother and child or family is in reverse, but they got nothing out of it, okay? Something is going public about this family in reverse, or these families, okay? They're not getting nothing out of it. This Cancer, Gemini, Leo, Taurus, Pisces, Scorpio could have something to do with it, okay? Or an Aries. They don't want something to end. Okay, somebody is getting justice though, and this Cancer Gemini is trying to hang out for it. They're trying to be close by so they could take it through some form. They might have one of their puppets or their minions steal from you, and then they steal it from them. Okay, they want to take from the Emperor and the High Priestess because they cannot heal. Their star is not rising. Like, they're going to be famous for a way. This person looks like a zombie. It looks like a zombie trying to attack him. Like he's possessed. And she rang a bell. And the bell got his attention. Oh, this is violent. Now, somebody could feel like they're running for their life because this person keeps coming back. There's an Aquarius energy. Scorpio, Cancer, Gemini that keeps coming back to see when you get your money or when you get your justice. That's why you have to be so careful what you share and who you share things with. Okay, this Virgo Libra is again, can't stay their ass out of people's business. They can't stop bothering somebody. They're crying out for help, but we don't have the help for them because they put us in this situation. What somebody is trying to do is cause harm to the collective and then come back and say, I didn't do that, but now I need help. But I didn't do anything. But they did. They did everything. Okay. Yeah, nothing but dirty energy here. Now somebody has to tell the truth. Okay, because ancestors keep knocking. They're going to keep knocking until the truth comes out. Okay, the truth is out. What they're trying to do is, they're in the cold. And what they're trying to do is, they want to attack the collective so bad that something goes public and then try to take it. Every time something good happens for the collective, they want to be sitting at the door ready to take. So you have to protect yourself. You have to protect yourself and always never trust these people. Have consciousness and awareness, because they keep coming back. They're always stealing and always overwhelmed and scared because the devil is in them. That's your reading.